So I guess I'm gonna be like one of those masculinity coaches anyway, even though I weigh about $125. I want to tell you why it is, and I'm not the first one to say this. Why is it more of a betrayal if women cheat than if man cheats, right? And to make this argument is not to say I want to set a precedent for for men to be able to cheat with less consequences and less, it's not that. I hear women ask the question all the time: why is it that when when it's apparent that men are already taken, that all the women are interested in them? Like, why are they interested in men, specifically ones who are already in a relationship? Well, I could say that it's similar to men do the same thing. It's like when you notice characteristics in a woman that wouldn't be abundantly clear before, like such as commitment and loyalty, then you'll look for those traits. So she's taken, and you're looking for traits from someone who's taken, right? In this instance, it's a good mantra to have, is that I could never do that to a bro. You know what I mean? Like, if I found out a guy's a piece of shit and it was possible that I could take their women, then I don't have compunction and I don't really have any confliction about doing it. But I didn't do that to a guy. I'm not going to do that to a dude, a real dude, right? So, but you are still looking for traits that shows up in a woman after she's taken that you can't see before. So women, when a guy is taken, they feel like that narrows down some of the traits that they're looking for, and so they don't eliminate the guy even though he is taken. Besides the fact that the plumbing situation with women is indoors and incubation and the plumbing for men is outdoors, we're a little bit more immune. Our immune system is a little stronger. You can get a little bit more dirtier. I mean, I don't know if you want to hang out in a sewage up to your waist. I mean, you gotta imagine some of that filth is crawling up your pee-pee hole. But there's been men who've come back from that. It was like subjected to torture or whatever. They had to hide in a fucking septic tank or something while people was hunting for them, and they're just sitting in there hiding in the shit. It doesn't. I mean, when they come out, they got to go to a doctor immediately. They can get checked out. They got to get everything to wait until you have a clean bill of health, and then jump right back in the meat market. You could just go right back and look for you a nice lady, even though you know what I'm saying, you should be disqualified because of the fact that you had to bathe in shit for an hour. Unspeakable, unknown pathogens and everything fucking absorbing into your physiology. Shit, you could have shit hanging out with you that doctors doesn't even know about, shit. So, but I mean, doesn't mean that's over. It doesn't mean that's the end. There's things that could spell the end that are not disgusting like that before something like that would. Oh, like guys that what's it called? When they dote on every single female. So it's like the one that you just doted on before, she was the eye of your, she was the object of your, and then the next one is also the object of your desires, and then the next one is like also mind-blowingly, like, everything unique. I've never seen a girl like you. Then the next one, I never seen a girl like you. So then they're just like, and then like, even though it's so that that feedback loop, you can't get out of it, even though you could be a warlock and a way that you could step out of that feedback loop. You can't. Like, it's like you're already paying into it, because you're reading the vibe, and it's negative reinforcement. So you didn't break ice. It's just that's why it's called icebreakers. Because if you go in before you know somebody, before they know you, you just get ice. You just get ice back, right? So that's why, that's why it's more of a betrayal for women to cheat than men. As a methodology going forward, is probably not something that you want to have on your belt, is that you're, your eye is prone to wandering. But, without, his responsibility doesn't fall evenly on both genders. Is a little bit different dynamic to the type of responsibility that women have than men have that fell on them at the same time for